people, if you're in here, let me just say I'm working on getting this straightened out. And it looks as though we are live. Can you believe it? I am sitting here with a fluffy white kitty in my lap, and um, for some reason, he just doesn't like being on camera. But he is here. This is his bum bum. Yeah. And he is just chilling. I'm just chilling. And sweet Maya is taking a little nap, guys. That's why it's so quiet and still up in here. I'm just saying. If you have looked at the description of this video, welcome. This is not a tutorial. This is just a completion, hopefully, of this tiny sweater that I have started for my Maya girl. Now, it is not by a pattern by any means. As you can see, the leg hose of this little make as you go sweater, it's just a little off, just a row off. And over here is the D um, D loop area. If she has her collar or harness on, this is where the loop will come up, so you can put your um, leash, hook it on to her collar or her harness. I will tell you that Sweet Maya does not um, wear a collar because she has that little tiny neck, and her esophagus or her uh, yeah, her trach is very fragile. So yeah, that is one of the reasons why she does not wear a collar. But anyway, I just tossed the paper for this, and I was going to talk about it. It is a wool that I can tolerate. Um, and normally, if you know me, Dora Bet that Yarney Zebra, I cannot hardly tolerate the texture of wool. But this is a washable um, wool blend, and it is soft as butter, you all. I'm just saying. I took this little project with me yesterday as I was um, letting Mama visit with her family. Um, and I just worked on it and kept going with it while they were chit-chatting, and I did not finish it, but I did remove all of the paperwork because I rolled up the last ball of this beautiful wool. Um, if I find another ball of this, but in a different color, I will definitely attach the color for you in the description. Maybe not the color, but the type of wool that it is. And the brand. Yeah. Well, you can see that I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook here. Welcome in. God bless you. Go right ahead and hit that like button if you get a chance, and we will just get on with the project at hand. Um, I sort of am sitting with the shadow over this part of where I'm working. This is sort of a mauve color, and this is the neck of the collar. This is the collar for this little wee tiny sweater that I'm making. And if you see this stitch, it is just a single crochet stitch, similar to how we do our uh, amigurumi. Um, Sometimes people say that different, but yeah, that's all we're doing is working in the round um, to get this finished. It is not a pattern that I'm following. Um, I'm just doing it as I go along, guys. So get up in here if you get a chance and chat with me. I know a lot of things going on. Some people may still be in church this afternoon. God bless you. God keep you. Go right ahead. Enjoy your family. This is the time when people actually um, may be off work and can get together and enjoy each other's company during the weekend. So there you go. That's how you do it. I know that my people, my family, my girls and grandchildren they just get all that they can out of the weekend. They end up having games and different things like that. Oh, somebody's sitting down. Hi, sweet sugar. Hi, sweet sugar lumpus. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I am sure that he is going to start getting his nose and stuff all into my Yarny goodness. Yeah, he is wearing a Yarny goodness collar that I made him. He loves, loves, loves his homemade collars, and I have a very stretchy elastic in here. This collar was made for Easter. I'm getting a little behind in my crocheting business with this baby. Um, but hey, that's a beautiful color for spring, don't you think? Here you can see some of the elastic at the end here. And make sure it's nice and loose so if he gets caught on anything, he can escape. He is piled up. I will share this on the temperature blanket that I did for 2023, you all. He is absolutely loving it. It's warm and toasty, and here in my neck of the woods of Kentucky, guess what? Guess what the temperature has been overnight and today? You all listen, trust me, uh, the temperature is very interesting. I know that you may have heard about these little winters that we have. Let me say, this is a little winter. Mm. And I noticed when I was driving yesterday, y'all excuse me while I get a big sip of iced coffee in my zebra keep it cold mug. Mm, I'm telling you, all the white along the roadway was beautiful. Dogwood, you all. Dogwood winter, I believe, is what we are having right now. And you could see it all along the roadway. Beautiful dogwoods in bloom. Um, and when we have a cool time in the climate, we go from 80 some degrees to 40 some degrees overnight. You can just guarantee that something is blooming in Kentucky. I don't even know what's next. I'm going to guess because before this tiny mini winter, we had um, red bud winter, where all those little uh, purplish, pinkish blooms started blooming on those trees that are called red buds. Those started coming out, and we had a little cold spell. You know what a cold spell is? Give me a thumbs up. Exactly. A cold spell is when the temperature suddenly drops from being 75 and 80 degrees in early spring. We are in April. We're past mid-April right now. So we're heading into May coming up in a couple more weeks. It'll be May. But let me tell you, when you wake up and it's 36 degrees outside, you want to run outside and cover up your tomato plants or try to grab them up and drag them into the garage. Well, I do have raised garden bags. Okay, I don't have my plants in the soil in a garden because I don't live where I can have that kind of a garden. I have grow bags that they're in. And did I ever worry about my foot tall tomatoes, you all? My tomato plants. I was concerned. I will just say, I was concerned. I'm going to bring this over and try to get back to the project at hand. Welcome in. God bless you real big. I am working on a miniature, tiny sweater for the newest fur baby in our uh, household. Yeah, she's currently napping, and Sugar has decided he's going to nap in Mama's lap because that baby, you all, wants to put everything in her mouth. You know what I mean, y'all? You know what I mean? Everything goes directly in her mouth. She will just chew whatever she can find. And yes, that includes toilet paper, paper towels, especially paper. Any kind of paper she can find goes in her mouth, and she'll run off with it. And the chase is on. Okay, but we're talking about chilly weather, and I said, that sweet Maya could really benefit from a nice, toasty, warm sweater. So I went through my stash. Uh-oh, did you see that mess? I went through my stash to find a very nice, thin, warm um, yarn to make her a sweater with, you all. And this is what I found. It is it's a wool blend, and if you know me, that wool is not my forte. It doesn't like me, but this is a washable wool, and I'm telling you, touching this, it is almost as soft as butter. You know how you can buy the yarn called soft as butter? Feels like butter. That's what it feels like. The stuff is amazing and is not creating a problem for me. And I'm very, very happy that I can work with this beautiful wool without it breaking me out. Thank you, Lord. How's everybody doing today? I know it's one of those days where we find ourselves trying to get comfortable or trying to get warm, especially if you battle with arthritis or anything of that nature. When the temperature drops as fast as it did here in Kentucky the last couple of days, it sort of makes your body ache and hurt tremendously. Your body is just getting used to the 75, 80-degree temperature, and all of a sudden the bottom falls out and we are back down in the 30s, y'all. Do you have a garden growing? I do. I do have a garden, but it's in the raised garden bags. That's what it's in. So I do not have a big, beautiful garden spot or plot or an allotment, so to speak. Now, I could pay for an allotment, but then I would have to get in my car and drive to the allotment and do my gardening. And y'all, I just don't like to, I just don't like to have to leave my house and take off and go do that stuff. Welcome in. God bless you. Just a little bit of hooking going on. My grandbaby calls it needling. Uh, and I don't have the heart to tell her this is not a needle, it's a hook. But I'm doing a little needling in here right now. Um, Hooking, crocheting. This is definitely crocheting, even though the stitches are very close together and I'm working in the round. It sort of uh, looks very tight. This is the stitch that we use when we do the amigurumi. Um, and that is where we make toys or different um, characters and different things out of yarn. Sugar's laying right here. This is going to have cat hair up in it. But Maya, Maya sheds too, so it's going to be a hairy sweater by the time Maya gets through wearing it during these little tiny wintry kind of um, days that we're having right now. Welcome in. God bless you real big. This is Dorabeth, that Yarney Zebra and stuff. And this is some Yarney goodness. taken place right up in here on this beautiful sunshiny Sunday out there. Listen, it was looking awful cloudy. I thought it was going to rain again today, but the sun is shining. Temperature hopefully is rising up a little bit. The total temp today is supposed to be only a high of 56. So nothing like last week when it was 80 degrees out here. Definitely. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. God bless you real big. Doing a little chit chat time and crocheting today. That is what is taking place. I'm glad you're here. Um, just hang on in there with us. Hit that like button. If it won't let you like it, then it means you need to subscribe and check if you are one of my usual followers and subscribers, and you click on this video and it will not let you like the video. Chances are that YouTube has unsubscribed you. So get on over there, subscribe again, and then hit the like button. And I'm pretty sure it will take. I looked at my account the other day here on YouTube, and I said, well, wait a second. I know that I was subscribed to that person. All of a sudden, I'm no longer subscribed and I can't like their videos. I said, well, how did that happen? I went into my friend's account, my friend list, and I'm like, why did they take that person away from me? I was subscribed to them and they were subscribed to me, and all of a sudden they had been removed off of my subscriber list. So check and make sure that you're still subscribed to that Yarney Zebra and stuff. That's me, Dora Beth. And y'all behave. Just enjoy your time while you're still here on the earth. I tell you, I think that Mama enjoyed her day yesterday, guys. Not only did she get to see me, she got to see her brother, her her brothers, both of them. Amos is the youngest, and Earl was the oldest brother on um, Mom's side of children by my papaw. So yeah, that's what happened. I drove to his house, Uncle Earl's house, and Aunt Martha's, and all of Mama's um, family that was visiting Kentucky came right up there, got in there on the porch, come knocking on the door, and come and had a wonderful visit with my uncle and his wife. Let me say, that's what I called a good time and a good fellowship together. Because, you know, guys, you don't know how long you have. You don't know if you're going to be um, ready to go on to heaven, if you're going to stay here and live a little longer or what. But we are all dying daily. And we need to remember to die to self so we can stay, uh, we can keep ourselves ready to go when the Lord comes. You know, it pays to be ready. It sure does. Pays to be ready. I'm going to finish this up and see how it fits my baby in a little bit. But Maya, that sweet tiny little Morky Poo, is still currently sleeping. I'm very excited for her to wake up so we can try this on her. She is just going to love it, I'm thinking. I know I'm loving it. Now, some of you may be thinking that looks awful big for a little 3 pound, 6 ounce puppy. Well, you guys, she may be 3 pounds and 6 ounces, but she is long, long, long. She is long legged and has a long torso, and she is a sight. So I am going to get this made up for her and pray that she didn't get her legs caught up in it. That's the best thing, is to make sure she doesn't get her legs caught up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? That would be a trouble, wouldn't it? Definitely. Well, I'm going to keep working on this until I think that it is long enough for my girl, and we'll go from there. I skipped one. Got to go back. Okay. You know, guys, when you hold it up and look at it and you think, what happened here? Because I skipped a stitch, and that leaves a look like it's got a bad part to it, but it's working. I'm doing it. Welcome in. God bless you. Get on over there and slap that like button if you want to hang out and watch the rest of the video. But if not, you're still welcome to come in. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, hopefully Mama is having a good rest right now. Yesterday I picked her up from my sister's and we went to my Uncle Earl's house, and there we met all the rest of the siblings that Mama has living, except for Jolene. We miss sweet Jolene, but that's okay. We'll get to see her sometime. So yeah, guys, we are working up a storm, trying to get these pieces of yarn going and making something special. Uh-oh, I skipped another one. Got to go back there and get it. Well, we're moving on, guys. We are moving on. Okay. Appreciate you hanging out with me more than you know. Yes, I do. God bless each and every one of you. Real big, big, big loves. Big, big loves for you. God is so faithful. I hope that this finds everybody well. And I will try to get back on and bring some of the word at a later time. But I want to encourage you in the Lord. Encourage you in the Lord. Have a good day.